Hello, this is Carrie Lancaster, the IB coordinator at Oscar Smith High School, and I'm excited to share information with you about the IB program this evening. IB began in 1968 in Europe as a program of study for the children of those who traveled around the world often. They wanted a program that was recognized internationally and had an excellent reputation due to an exceptional academic curriculum. IB has grown exponentially in the years since because the standard of excellence has stood the test of time. Our IB program began in 2002, and we're excited that our program has also maintained this standard for nearly 20 years. In 1968, when IB began, they developed this mission statement, which says that the IB aims to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who help to create a better and more peaceful world through intercultural understanding and respect. The IB works in partnership with schools to ensure that programs are challenging and assessments are rigorous, but ultimately the IB aims to create lifelong learners who go out into the world and make it a better place. While IB does focus on academics, at the very heart of every IB program is the IB Learner Profile. IB also hopes to develop well-rounded students and citizens who go out to change the world. They act with integrity. They are open-minded and courageous. They are knowledgeable. They are balanced with passions inside and outside of the classroom. They ask questions. They reflect on their knowledge. They are good communicators, critical thinkers, and caring students who aim to make their communities better. Schools can offer an IB program if they are officially authorized by the IB organization out of Geneva, Switzerland. Currently, there are nearly 6,800 programs in over 5,400 schools in 159 different countries to offer an IB program. That's almost 2 million students worldwide. Over 3,400 schools offer the prestigious IB diploma program. So what makes IB different? IB offers high-powered, challenging classes in all core subjects and foreign language each year. That's a total of 25 cohorted classes, which creates a true community of learners. IB focuses on metacognition, learning how you know what you know, and thinking about the process of thinking. Often, answers in IB are just jumping off points to new questions. IB enhances critical thinking skills. You learn study skills and thinking skills that help you in the future with whatever you choose to study, because IB offers such a well-rounded curriculum. And since it's a worldwide program, there's an international focus in your studies. You look at what you are learning from multiple points of view. Our IB program is a 4-year program. Pre-diploma courses in grades 9 and 10 help students develop the skills necessary for success in the diploma program in grades 11 and 12. These courses are intensified honors or AP level courses in at least 5 subject areas each year, and they teach study skills and organizational skills necessary for success in the IB program. They also reinforce IB assessment formats in each subject area. IB Diploma Program courses that students complete in grades 11 and 12 are AP-weighted courses. Students complete IB courses in 6 different subject areas. Each IB course is 2 years in length, and they operate on an alternating day block schedule. Assessments in these courses are scored using international standards. The first of the 6 groups is Group 1, Studies in Language and Literature, IB English. Students strengthen both writing and oral skills and study works originally written in English. However, the curriculum is complemented by the study of works originally written in languages other than English to provide an international perspective. IB Group 2 is Language Acquisition, IB Spanish or IB French. There's a strong focus on written communication, and these courses celebrate the heritage of the target language. Students use the language in a variety and range of contexts and complete through IB French or IB Spanish 5, so they truly have an opportunity to become fluent in a second language. Group 3, Individuals and Societies, includes the course IB History of the Americas. Students study both North and South America, gaining an understanding of major historical events in these areas in a global context. Students look at similar and dissimilar solutions to common human problems around the world, and they learn to compare different political systems, different cultures, and different national traditions. Group 4 includes the experimental sciences. IB Biology, IB Chemistry, and IB Physics are course options for our students. These courses enhance practical laboratory skills. Between 45 and 60 lab hours are required depending on the course. Scientific collaboration is enhanced through the Group 4 project. This interdisciplinary project groups students from each of the IB science classes into smaller groups where they investigate collaboratively and try to solve a current contemporary science issue, just as in the scientific world. It fosters an awareness of moral and ethical issues in science, as well as a sense of social responsibility through the examination of local and global issues that are impacting our world in the field of science. IB Group 5 is Mathematics. We offer IB Math Applications and Interpretation Standard Level and Higher Level, and IB Math Analysis and Approaches Standard Level and Higher Level. All of these courses promote confidence in and an ability to communicate using math language. IB Math Applications and Interpretation emphasizes modeling and statistics and applying math to the real world. IB Math Analysis and Approaches emphasizes algebraic methods and strong mathematical thinking skills. All of these courses have different hour requirements for algebra, geometry, functions, trigonometry, statistics, probability, and calculus. These hours vary depending on the course selected. IB Group 6 includes arts and electives. Students select from IB Visual Arts, IB Psychology, IB World Religions, IB Business Management, or a second IB Science. Selecting an IB elective allows students to focus on their areas of strength and specialized in their unique subject areas of interest. Having such a wide variety of courses from which to choose truly allows students to tailor their IB education to meet their future goals. Engineering students may choose to take IB English, Spanish, History, IB Physics, IB Math Analysis and Approaches Higher Level, IB Chemistry, and Computer Science as their Chesapeake Public Schools elective. Students who hope to go into a humanities field may elect to take IB English, Spanish, History, Biology, IB Math Applications and Interpretation Standard Level, IB Psychology, and possibly AP Art History as an elective course. Students who plan to study medicine or science may elect to take IB English, French, History, Biology, IB Math Analysis and Approaches Standard Level, IB Chemistry, and a General Physics Chesapeake Public Schools elective. And a student who is interested in pursuing a degree in business may select IB English, Spanish, History of the Americas, Biology, Math Applications and Interpretation Higher Level, IB Business Management, and possibly Introduction to Marketing as their Chesapeake Public Schools elective. In addition to the academic courses, there are also 3 fundamental core elements in every IB diploma program as well: Creativity, Activity, and Service, or CAS, the Extended Essay, or EE, and TOK, Theory of Knowledge. CAS, or Creativity, Activity, and Service, develops the whole student. In the final 2 years of the program, students participate in approximately 15 CAS experiences. They set learning outcomes for each experience and reflect upon their growth. These experiences have a positive impact on the students, at the school, and in the community. In addition, students must plan and implement a large-scale collaborative service project as part of CAS. Some past projects include Wands for Wildlife, a Spanish language book drive in partnership with English language learners from our feeder elementary schools, a pancake breakfast to fund school beautification projects, a letter writing campaign for those isolated due to COVID-19, and the Tiger Trot 5K, which has raised over $15,000 the past 3 years for Oscar Smith High School students and families in need. The CAS program and CAS partnerships allow students to have volunteer, shadowing, or internship experiences in their areas of interest. TOK, or Theory of Knowledge, is a course that teaches IB students to reflect on how they know what they know, to be aware of biases in things that they see, read, and hear, to analyze evidence thoroughly, and to appreciate multiple perspectives. Finally, the Extended Essay, or EE, is a personal research paper completed in a student's area of interest over the junior and senior years in the program. It consists of approximately 4,000 words and acquaints IB diploma candidates with the independent research that will be expected by colleges and universities. It is completed with the help of a teacher mentor, and it is a 14-month process, so the paper is manageable. The world-class IB Diploma program and its courses provide outstanding preparation for college, greater access to competitive institutions, recognition by colleges all over the world, and even possible college credit and scholarships as a result of completing the program. Research shows that IB students are accepted at a significantly higher rate than the total population acceptance at major institutions around the world. This supports that colleges realize that IB students are indeed prepared for success on their campuses. IB program requirements are enhanced by in-class individual and group activities, field trips, parent and student activities, and also orientation events that allow students to understand that they are part of a unique program. So, why IB? For that IB mission statement and learner profile that are shared by nearly 2 million students around the world. To have international standards in your courses. To have concurrency of learning, so what you are doing in one class clearly connects to what you are doing in other classes. To experience a smaller learning community of students who learn from each other and grow together. To have dedicated, talented teachers who often become lifelong mentors. And to earn an elite, well-rounded education that's recognized all over the world. Oscar Smith High School IB graduates are currently doctors, nurses, dentists, pharmacists, chemists, and archaeologists. They are lawyers, politicians, and military personnel. They are writers, poets, editors, artists, news anchors. They are Peace Corps volunteers, students who study abroad, teachers, and even teachers teaching English in foreign countries. They are engineers, computer scientists, mathematicians, and physicists, and so much more. This well-rounded IB education truly prepares students for anything.
Curiosity is the biggest key, and as humankind, I think we all have something.
I'd love to empower people to become risk takers.
I would say that a good journalist needs to be curious and inquisitive, really interested in other people. If you're not truly interested in other people, I don't think you're going to become a good journalist.
A lot of my friends, a lot of my former IB friend graduates, they're doing really well in different fields. And I think that's one thing that I'm really grateful for, that there's so much diversity among us and we still support each other in different ways.
Through IB, I was really inspired to help others and to dedicate my time to serving those who are less fortunate. And I wanted to help women, that was the most important thing to me. So within 7 months from the first time that I visited Jordan, the Women's Sewing Centre was operational. I'd love to empower them to make connections with the other women at the centre, because I really believe in the power of friendship and the power of support.
You have to respect each other. You have to understand each other. I think I learned that through my 2 years of studying International Baccalaureate.
Thank you so much for your interest in the IB Diploma program and for joining us this evening. Please visit the Oscar Smith High School webpage for additional details and a series of informational IB program videos. Have a great evening.